Hello! So this evening we are going to take a look at the Swansea Airport add-on made by PilotPlus for Microsoft Flight Simulator. And you can see straight away it's absolutely stunning. So we've got live weather, so it's live as of the moment, and we've got the time set to about just coming up for 9 o'clock in the morning. So we're going to go and have a wander around the airport. So you can see straight away it really is something else. They have gone to town on this. So even if we go and look around kind of the pieces of scenery you wouldn't really care about, they've covered everything basically. You've got, alarms, lights, the lot. Bollards, planks of wood in the car park to denote the parking spaces or curbstones. It's amazing. Road cones. So if we come down I'm using the drone cam with an Xbox controller to show you this, by the way. So if we come down to the main entrance to the airport, obviously the doors don't work. That would be going a bit too far. So we can fly through the glass here. We can have a little look around the reception area. So you can see obviously there's the posters for Skydive Swansea, which is a huge deal at Swansea Airport. They fly C208s. So you've got another area through there. We can't get to that, that's not modelled. I guess that's the training area for Skydive Swansea. You've got the corridor down here with various pictures on the walls, and I have no doubt they're actually authentic. There's various people dotted around the interior, which is really kind of clever. So this girl's been reading the signs for quite some time now. It's good enough resolution. You can almost read the small print on the posters and things and the notices. This chap's been sat here for a very long time. I'm not sure who he's waiting for, but he keeps looking at me in the most disturbing way. Obviously there's lots of the usual tourist leaflets that you get whenever you go to Wales. There's vending machines. There's a cafeteria. It's very, very odd. This guy keeps appearing and disappearing that's on his phone. He doesn't seem to be too impressed with me being here. There's a bar here, obviously. Appears to be no bar staff on today, otherwise we'd go and get something. So again, if we fly through the door, we can go out to the patio area. So I guess this is the observation area for the airport. So there's a gate to go up onto the roof to watch. So yep, there we go. So we are going to fly up the steps. And up here. And fly around here. And up here we can look out over the paved area. So there's our little C-170. We're going to be flying a bit later on to have a look at the airport. You can see some patio kit down there. So again we come back up and we'll go into the air traffic control office. So again, fly through the door. So we got sector maps of Wales and the southwest coast of the UK. It's actually quite stunning. The resolution this has all been scanned at is just nuts. There's a Windows 11 machine there. Security cameras. Diagram of the base. And the ATC station with the radios and the cards for managing aircraft going in and out. It's very cool, and there's an inoperable lighting station for the runways. Anyway, let's go and have a fly around the airfield. First of all, we'll have a fly with the drone camera, just have a look at the modelling. The level of modelling of the airfield is just fantastic. So you can see, just looking around, it's on another level. So obviously a lot of the ancillary buildings there. The simulator has put that AI plane in over there. Obviously you wouldn't get a plane that big being serviced here. Anyway, should we go and get in our 170 and go and have a fly around? So we're going to fly down, and if I get the drone camera right, this will be quite seamless, he says, famous last words. So I come into here and I press insert. Almost seamless. Okay, so how do we get the 170 up and running? Can I remember? It's been a while. Okay, mixture to rich. We check the cut-off on the floor, and we got fuel to the engine, which is good. We pull the master switch on. We turn the magnetos to both. We pull the starter, and we have an engine. Might be an idea to close the door. Be a bit quieter as well with the door closed. What else do we need to do? Beacon light, pull on. Radio, pull on. Lights, pull on. We'll put all the landing lights and everything on. Not really too worried. Turn on the transponder. And I think we're pretty much ready to go. So this is a very simple aircraft. I had removed the yoke earlier so we could see the instruments straight away. There is a tablet in this aircraft as well, if you've already seen it. So there is various external things you can switch on and off with the tablet. We're going to leave it as it is for the moment. Okay, so we'll come off the parking brake, go full left rudder, and hope that this can turn in its own length. Otherwise we're going to make a mess. And it can. That was lucky, wasn't it? So if we press space to see over the nose. So I know from earlier on looking at the wind, we really need to be taking off. Let's just double check this. So yeah, we need to be turning right turn and then right again. So you can see the windsock over there. So the wind is whistling down the main runway. So we're just coming to the main runway. So we're going to be taking off that direction. There's no hurry. So flaps to take off position. Pull the aeroplane out onto the centre line. And we'll get in the air, shall we? Hold the rudder to keep the centre line as the tail comes up. This is a tail dragger, remember. It's interesting, this aircraft has quite a kind of a downward facing camera position. So I'm just correcting that with the mouse as we weave off across the flight line and straighten it up. Okay, so let's do a gentle left turn. You can see this is going to be a problem to see outside, isn't it? So I'm going to scoot the camera around as if we are leaning forwards. So the surrounding area is part of the scenery, so they've modelled everything really, really nicely. So you can see the road junctions and things are painted in really well. So we've got the various speed warning signs on the roads. It's really, really, really well done. You've got obviously the road markings on junctions, things like that you don't normally see in Flight Simulator. So this is Swansea Airport, or airfield, I should say. See if I can squeeze myself a bit closer to the front of the glass, or front of the windscreen. I am really, really impressed with it, and it wasn't too expensive. So this is from PilotPlus. They are the same people that make the Wickham Air Park scenery. So that's how I found out about them. And then when I saw they brought this out recently, I had to go and buy a copy of it. Obviously Wales is an absolutely beautiful country, so you can take off from here and fly out north across the hills or along the coast. There's a lovely bay just behind the airfield. See the windsocks blowing down there. It's so cool. So we're going to circle back round, go out a bit wider and come in for an approach. So there is no ILS at Swansea, so it's very much a general aviation airfield. That's not to say you couldn't land something big here. It's quite a short runway though, so it would take quite a bit of skill. Okay, let's straighten our view back up, because we're going to need to see what's going on. The headwind makes it incredibly easy to land a little C-170. We can almost hover on the wind, coming in about 70 knots, which is fine. Bit of a bounce, not my best landing ever, but again that comes from not practicing with the aircraft very often. So we'll just taxi up to the taxiway over here and loop back round to the airfield. So a bit of backstick pressure just to keep the tail on the ground. Raise the flaps down. Follow the taxiway in. It just makes it so much more immersive, doesn't it, with the really nice smaller airfields with the GA planes. I mean, I know a lot of people go mad over the big airfields like, you know, Heathrow or Gatwick or JFK, you know, with the study level versions of them where every dustbin, railing and paint line is correct. I really love the smaller airfields. You know, it just gives them a little bit more character. Okay, so should we pull up to the airport door? Let's come and get past this. Is that a diamond? I think it is, isn't it? Okay, parking brake on. Mixture to shut off, and all of the plungers can go back in. It's quite easy to switch off, isn't it? Because you can just push the plungers in. Okay, and obviously the magnetos as well. Open the door. And can we get this right? So, oh no, it was pointing a different direction. So we can, if we think about it, we can jump out of the plane and go for a wander. So there you go. Swansea Airport from PilotPlus in Microsoft Flight Simulator. It's pretty awesome, isn't it? So if you enjoyed this, just head over to their website. I would say get it from them if you're going to buy it. Don't get it through the marketplace, even if it is there, because obviously the marketplace take a huge cut. And we like to try and support the developers if we can, or certainly I do. So there you go. I'll see you again soon.